Okay, folks, welcome back to Antwerp. Are you ready to have some fun?
This one is going to be exciting.
Oh, yeah. Men's high bar, which is the most extreme of all the events in men's gymnastics coming up, and this is an incredible field. The reigning Olympic champion, Zonderland, and for the U.S., Sam MIKULAK, on a great event for him. Qualified fourth into this final. Let's see what he can deliver. The first guy to go in today's high bar final.
Big release right there. This is his best event. He's national champion on this event. But in the all-around finals, this is the event he struggled on, and it's coming up right here. He came up short.
Oh, nice. Beautiful combination.
Come on.
There it is.
No problem there.
That's the combination he missed. In the all-around, this is looking good. Double-double. Boom!
Much better. You know, we talk about athletes come in, every athlete's here, they want to be on that podium, no doubt about it. But most importantly, every athlete wants to do their best. And I can tell you, after what happened in the all-around finals, his goal was to come out and put a routine out that he knows he's capable of, and that's exactly what that routine was.
To me, he's an ideal gymnast. He has power, technique, daring, good form. Look at this. It's called a Cassina, which is a double layout over the bar with a full twist, invented by the Italian Igor Cassina.
Well, he had releases packed throughout this routine.
Reverse heck with a half twist. He'll turn 21 years of age next week. And he's competing in just his first World Championships. Of course, he represented the U.S. last year in the Olympic Games.
Really pressing that out there. He wanted to make sure that same problem didn't happen. And then finished with a huge double-double and a big smile. We've talked about the fact that he likes to come out and compete having fun. What a fun way to finish your World Championships.
His coach, Kurt Golder, the head coach at the University of Michigan, proud of that performance. MIKULAK comes from Southern California, and he's a very popular young man on the gymnastics circuit. Has enormous potential.
Taking it all in.
About 13,000 in Antwerp today at the final day of these World Championships, and they're in for a treat. 15-5, 6-6, 6-9 difficulty. MIKULAK sets the standard for everybody.
Well, Kohei UCHIMURA came into this event first. He's coming up right now. He knows the score he has to beat. He qualified in with a 15.658. So Sam has set the bar high.
Here we go.
If anybody can handle this kind of pressure, it is King Kohei.
Perfect form. Oh, wow. Incredible! What's amazing to me is, oh no! He went over finally. Wow, he almost got hung up in that handstand, but he finessed it and kept the combination going. Only one bobble there. Let's see what he can do on the dismount.
He does a King Kohei stick.
Oh my goodness. One botched combination there with that full Takamoto to a Yamawaki, two moves invented by former great Japanese gymnasts.
Well, difficulty score at day one was 6.9.
That Cassina, you saw it from MIKULAK.
You know, something a little bit different about Kohei is that body alignment. Not only does he have phenomenal form, but every time he's in the handstand position, his body is so straight.
Great angle.
Great view of how detailed the handwork. The amount of pirouettes and releases.
This is the move,
Right
the
here.
full Takamoto. He was supposed to continue over the top. He got stuck a little bit and finessed it and continued the motion, but broke that sequence and combination. I think he's pretty happy. He's had quite a great world championship so far. Four-time world all-around champion to go with his Olympic gold medal. He has been deemed as perhaps the greatest male gymnast of all time. Of course, they compete at world championships every year now, so it's a little bit like an asterisk, because back in the 60s and 70s, they only competed at the world championships every 4 years. So
Everybody waiting for this score right now.
6-9, 8-7-3-3, 15-6-3-3. UCHIMURA into the lead.
Just edged out MIKULAK.
Pour l'Allemagne, Andreas BRETSCHNEIDER.
Andreas BRETSCHNEIDER now from Germany, the 24-year-old. Competed in several World Cup and Grand Prix events around the world. Nice Casina, same move that we saw from the other two. Very high. Talk to Coleman. Look at how aggressively he cranks those giant swings. A little crooked on that hop 1.5.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat watching this routine. Goodness. Lots of releases, great saves.
Slight arm check, bent arms on one of those giant swings out of that release combination. This is fun, so aggressive. Almost the identical routine from some of the other gymnasts. Many gymnasts using the same combinations.
This is always the crowd favorite, this event. They're landing this, and these 13,000 people are going crazy. Everybody's watching.
24-year-old from Chemnitz, Germany.
Well, he had tremendous height here on these release moves.
The man from Chemnitz in Germany, winner of the World Cup Series.
I like how aggressive he is. He just really hangs it out there with all those release moves. Very powerful giant swings. Look at how he torques the bar to get that bar flexing to help him pop these moves like that. Double backflip over the bar with a full twist.
Wow.
Dames en heren,
Same move, and that one in the laid out position
flitsers
called
van uw
Casino.
fototoestellen uitschakelen. Het heeft geen zin om te flitsen vanuit de tribune, want de gymnasten zijn gewoon te ver weg. Het heeft echt geen zin. Schakelt u de flitsers gewoon uit. Ladies and gentlemen, please switch off the flashlights of your cameras. It makes no sense to use them. And it's dangerous.
Well, another strong routine so far. High bar finals off to a great start. 3 big routines, and I would assume this is going to be another big score.
Unlikely he'll surpass the leaders, though. 6-9 difficulty, 8-2-5-8. They hit pretty hard on execution. 15-1-5-8. He goes to third. Not happy with that. Well, there's a lot of people here today hoping to see this gentleman. Epke Zonderland from Heerenveen, Netherlands, the 27-year-old reigning Olympic champion. Said it before, he's known as the Flying Dutchman, and he is a wild man on this event. Gave me one of the biggest thrills at last summer's Olympics when he went first up on high bar, nailed the routine, and sat back and watched everybody try to catch him, and nobody did. Let's see what he does today. Casina to a Kovacs, connected. Coleman, a form break, right to a Gaylord toe. Crazy.
See some small execution breaks, but he could really make up for that in his difficulty score. Finishing.
Yeah.
Wow.
What fun! If anybody wondered if gymnastics was an extreme sport, I give you that.
Look, everybody on their feet, not just the fans from his country, everybody in this arena appreciating what he just did, including his other finalists.
Yeah, he's one of those gymnasts that even the other guys in the meet have to say, you know what, you're awesome, pal. At a 7-1 degree of difficulty in qualifying.
Watch this. It was the combination. You saw those little form breaks, but being able to do 2 huge releases back to back like that. And he did it twice.
Ik wil die wereldtitel. Ik wil risico's nemen als dat nodig is.
Here was the other combination.
En als hij ooit zonder land valt, dan willen wij hem met alle plezier adopteren hier in België.
He tucked the first release.
It is true that judges have to take some form deductions, but you know,
Wow.
to the gymnastics enthusiast, that's just awesome stuff. I know his feet come apart every once in a while, and it's not quite as clean as Poseidon's UCHIMURA. You just have to admire that he just hooks every move in the KATO points.
It is pretty impressive, though, the amount of twisting and flipping. His form wasn't that bad.
No.
There were some few leg separations, could definitely work on his toe point, but for the kind of skills he was doing, absolutely amazing. And then drilled the landing.
I think that'll be enough to move him into first place. See what the judges think. Just based on difficulty alone. They don't factor in crowd reaction, but I have to admit it does affect the judges when they hear the place going nuts. Oh yeah, 7-7 difficulty. Wow. 6/10 point more of difficulty than he did in qualifying. A 16.00 on high bar. Zonderland moves into first place.
Hij had al een Europese titel. Hij had al een...
Well, you know, we see a lot of the athletes put up a clean routine just to qualify to the finals. Then they add in their difficulty because they know that's what it's going to take to win.
Zonderland solidly in first place over UCHIMURA. Sam MIKULAK right now in a podium finishing position. However, we have a few more gymnasts to go.
Bijna vergeten dat er nog andere finalisten zijn. Naar Japan.
Ryohei KATO, 20-year-old from Aichi, Japan. Silver medalist in the all-around here. Had a great World Championships. Member of their Olympic team last year. Japan finishing second in London.
We saw him going through his mental routine. We've watched him all week. Before he mounts every piece of equipment, he goes through a small mental routine before he starts.
He really has a lot of the similar qualities of UCHIMURA. That clean form, good rhythm and technique. Beautiful.
What's left is the dismount.
Give you a point of comparison here. KATO in the qualifying had a 6.4 degree of difficulty. We just saw from Zonderland a 7.7. So literally he gives up 1.3 in difficulty to Zonderland. It's a clean routine and there's some difficult things in there. But in the finals, you just have to bring it in terms of difficulty if you want to contend for a spot on the podium.
This is the event he finished on in the all-around as well, where he scored a 15.166 to hold on to that silver finish in the all-around. It's a very nice routine. I just don't think it's enough to catch even Sam's routine today.
I don't. I agree. Current standings, Zonderland in first with a 16. UCHIMURA in second with a 15-6-3-3. MIKULAK in third with a 15-5-6-6.
En we hadden daarnet een limit violation toen de oefening van Epke Zonderland afgelopen was. Dat betekent dat we diep in het rood zijn gegaan. Ik denk dat we dicht bij de 90 decibel zaten. Maar goed, het is u vergeven.
We're going to watch for this young man in the future because he really has all the qualities of a world-class gymnast. He's just 20. He could be the next UCHIMURA in the making. Japan went 1-2 in the all-around finals with UCHIMURA and KATO here at these World Championships. 6-4 difficulty, 15.025 moves them into 5th place. They show Epke on the big screen in the building, and his fans make themselves heard. LIN Chaopan qualified 8th. We saw him on the parallel bars earlier today. He got the gold medal. Tied with UCHIMURA.
Finished third on this event at the Chinese Nationals this year. Came up a little short there on that dismount.
Ninth in the all-around here, these World Championships. He's just 18. Every member but one on the Chinese team here is new to World Championship competition. So Chinese delegation reloading once again with the latest round of talent from that impressive country in gymnastics.
We gaan zometeen naar Duitsland. Een van de smaakmakers op dit wereldkampioenschap bij de mannen.
Some of the routines are starting to look almost formulaic. The top gymnasts are doing about the same 5 or 6 elements, and almost everybody does a laid-out double-double at the end.
You sometimes see that with the codes. They're trying to put together routines that are obviously going to get the highest degree of difficulty, but they start to learn to work the system a little bit.
Score 14-9 moves him into 6th place. He had 6-9 in difficulty. Next up will be Fabian HAMBUECHEN from Germany, who, as Epke Zonderland does like he did at the Olympics, stand on the sidelines to see if anybody can catch him. Here's one guy who has a pretty darn spectacular routine. Scored a 7-1 difficulty in qualifying, qualified 2nd, then a 7-4 in his difficulty in the all-around final, earned the bronze medal in the all-around.
And that score in the finals on this event was a 15.933. So he is capable of getting to 16.
There's the Cassina, just like we saw the other top performers. And the Coleman. Beautiful. Reverse hacked. Ribalco front full out of inverts. Great combination of 3 elements in a row. This is a great set. Oh, he missed a combination there. I think he intended to do that full talk to a Yamawaki. Still a great routine for Fabian Hambuechen.
Wow. He likes it.
You can see why he's one of the most popular figures on the world circuit of gymnastics. He has 8 world medals, 2 Olympic medals, 11 European medals. He's coached by his father, Wolfgang.
Well, he definitely came into this event finals in hopes to win it. You mentioned qualifying round, he had a difficulty score of a 7.1. In the all-around, he had a 7.4. That's going to be a big factor in his final score today, is that difficulty score.
He was second to Zonderland last year at the Olympics in London.
Il nous reste un gymnaste à la barre fixe. Le dernier gymnaste de ces championnats d'Europe, de championnats du monde, pardon, les 44e championnats
I think it's a great routine. I don't think he has quite enough
avec un public très chaleureux.
to beat Zonderland. It was definitely cleaner than Zonderland.
That difficulty score is going to be the biggest factor because he's going against a difficulty score of a 7.7. So, as of right now, the highest he's gotten this weekend is a 7.4. That's still 3/10 down.
Zonderland gives up some in form breaks, but makes for it in 7.4 difficulty, 15.933.
Same score from the all-around finals. And boy, do these guys have an appreciation for each other.
Zonderland 16.0, Hambuechen 15.933, UCHIMURA in third, and Sam MIKULAK from the U.S. will get bounced off the podium with that performance, and there's one to go.
Kan hij nog iets forceren? We kijken naar
Jossimar CALVO of Colombia had a 7.1 difficulty in qualifying, comes in 5th ranked into the finals. He had a bad fall in the all-around final on high bar.
Whoa.
Colombia has never won a world medal in gymnastics. He hit his feet on the bar on his dismount in the all-around final. Let's see what he does here. Yes! Wow! After a scary fall here at the Worlds in the all-around final, delivers a great routine.
He has a special relationship with the high bar. I'll tell you, the high bar got him once. He's letting the high bar know that will not happen again. You don't see it happen at this level of competition too often where they catch their feet on the dismount, and it was scary. It was a very safe fall. But to come out in finals after that happening and nail a routine like this, boy, is he mentally tough.
He says he wanted to be a soccer star, but his parents took him to gymnastics instead. In Colombia, of all places. How about that? He's just 19. 24th place in the all-around final, which was last. They had just the top 24 in the world in the final. This is a great moment. To get on the podium, he would need to beat out UCHIMURA, who has a 15.633. Zonderland, the leader. Have you ever felt like kissing the apparatus?
No.
Oh, and a 15.466. He moves him to 5th place. So Colombia just misses its first chance to win a medal in the World Gymnastics Championships. Zonderland gets the gold, Hambuch in the silver, and King Kohei will get another medal at these World Championships. Sam MIKULAK from the U.S. finishes just out of the medal position in 4.
The Artistic World Championships on Universal Sports are brought to you by USA Gymnastics. Begin here, go anywhere. By Procter & Gamble. By Hilton Honors. Come dream with us. And by AT&T. Rethink possible.